Hey, what's up, guys? Travis from TeamYTS here. Sorry I didn't post a video this weekend. Just had a lot of stuff to get done, and I wanted to give you guys a quick deck profile update with my Miracle Gemini, and also I wanted to give just a slight tournament report during this. I did okay. I went what was it? I went 2 and 3. Unfortunately, I played Dino Rabbit in the breaker. Like the tiebreaker round, basically, to get it was either I was going to get into the top or I wasn't, and I played some weird matchups that day. But yeah, I'm just going to get into the deck profile real quick, guys. So anyway, the Dino Rabbit matchup was really good. It was head for head. He just kind of pulled ahead in the last second, so it was all cool. Obviously, you know, 3 Neos Alias, your light Gemini target for the deck, and the hero engine. 2 Thunder King Ryo. This card's still good, guys. Don't knock it. It's still great against windups, and it's still like it gets around skill drain, so you kind of got to run it in here because it's too good not to run right now. It's great against the mirror match too. 1 Crusader of Endymion and 1 Evocator Chevalier. Looking at this build isn't the same one that I ran at the tournament. I made some changes to it. Looking at the one that got 3rd place at YCS Dallas and the other one that top 32'd, you know, the idea of extra Gemini targets in the deck is starting to catch on. So I actually did play these 2 at the TV tournament this weekend, and it actually did work out well. Like, I always had a Gemini available for Gemini Spark. And the one guy ran 3 Thunder King Ryos, the one that got 3rd place. But if you're going to run another target, why not just run an extra Gemini target to make the deck more consistent? That's my opinion on it. But yeah, one Chevalier and 1 Crusader. And then 1 Stratos. Yeah, sorry about the glare, guys. I have a light like right above it. So yeah, 1 Stratos, he's your Searcher and Back Row Hate. And then 1 Honest as your, you know, just to drop with all your lights. You run 6 lights in here, so you do have a lot of light support to run Honest in here. So it's 9 monsters, 16 spells, starting with 3 Miracle Fusion, and then 3 Pot of Duality for consistency. A lot of people are trying to run 2. You really can't get away with running 2. I mean, you can side out into 2, but you really don't want to run less than 3. 3 Gemini Spark. Obviously, you run 5 Gemini targets. This card is even more live than ever. 2 E-Call. This is your standard hero spell lineup, by the way, guys. You're going to see this in almost every hero deck right now. 2 E-Call, 1 Rhoda, 1 Book. This glare is terrible. I apologize, guys. 1 Monster Reborn, 1 Dark Hole, 1 Heavy Storm, and that is your spell lineup. Some people choose not to run Heavy Storm, but I personally think it's a great, you know, like, you do run 15 traps in here, but I think it's personally like a needed option. You could always take it out for another monster, but I don't see what you'd want to put in there. Going into the traps, 2D Prisons. This card is amazing still. Get rid of the problem instead of running into a Starlight Robe with Mirror Force. Yes, you run Mirror Force in here too, but this card you're going to use more often than not. Torrential Tribute. This card's broken this meta. Like, at 2, it's just absolutely amazing and deals with all the problems. 2 Skill Drain. Shuts off Windup. Shuts off pretty much everything right now. It hinders Inzectors a little bit. Not that much, though. They can still get their Hornet pop around it, because Hornet's the one that they tribute, not off of the effect of another one. But they can't equip it, I don't think. Yeah, they can. They can still equip it. But, you know, it hinders them a little bit. It prevents them from going off, per se, unless they kill the skill drain first. But chances are you're going to have like a Hero Blast or something to deal with it anyway, so it's not really going to be much of an issue. 2 Dark Bribes. This card did a lot of work, especially when they pay 4,000 life for a Solemn Judgment, and you just go, oh, go ahead and draw a card. I just dealt 4,000 damage to you. It's really good. Two Solemn Warning. Solemn Warning is just needed. It's great. If you don't like a play that's going to happen with a monster, you just say no. Solemn Judgment's the same way with everything. Just say no. One Mirror Force. God, this glare is terrible. I do apologize for the glare, guys. But yeah, one Mirror Force. There we go. One Mirror Force, just as your like full monster field nuke. Compulse. I like this as a tech in place of a second Hero Blast. I like Hero Blast, but I found Hero Blast to be a dead draw a lot during the tournament, and I was only running 2. So I also made the mistake of running Fiendish Chains in here. I thought it would help me out a lot more, but it really hurt me more than it helped. I took this out and 1 D-Prism to run 2 chains. Don't do that. I will let you know right now, do not do that. It's not going to help you. Also, guys, if you aren't aware right now, actually I'll cover that after I finish the last 2 traps. 1 Hero Blast, just because, like I said, 1 works just fine, you'll hit it, and 2 just wasn't really working out for me, and then 1 Starlight Road, because you do run a lot of traps. So that's the main deck, guys. I'll get into the side deck here in a second. You know what, might as well cover the extra inside real quick, and then I'll just do some random talking. 1 Great Tornado, your win target. 2 Shining for your light target. You really don't need more than 2 because you only have 3 Miracle Fusions, so. 2 Nova Master for when you side in the Super Polys for Rabbit. 2 Absolute Zeros for your water. You don't have any water targets in the main deck, but like you're gonna side in Snowman Eaters and Super Polys, so yeah. 1 Gaia, 1 Chimera Attack for when you side in a Cyber Dragon against like windups or something like that, or Machina. 1 C39, 1 Utopia, 1 or 2 Blade Armor Ninja, 1 Acid Golem for when you side in the Snowman Eaters, and it's easy to Monster Reborn a 3-star, and you will usually have Skill Drain up. So it's, yeah. And Stardust Dragon. That's the side right now, or that's the extra. And the side is as follows. Cyber Dragon, you know, sided in whenever you play something with heavy machines, and you just run 1, and then you have Chimera Attack in your extra. 2 Snowman Eater for whatever matchup you feel you need it against, like Dino Rabbit and shit. I wouldn't do it against Insector, it's too slow. 2 Effect Veiler. 2 Super Poly. Card's amazing, will be even more amazing when the Dark Target comes out. 2 Forbidden Chalice. 2 Mystical Space Typhoon. Rabbit matchup, 2 Bottomless. And then 2 Shadow Imprisoning Mirrors, Dark World, and Insector. So yeah. That's the extra side and main, guys. And now some random, like, comments and shit. I found out this weekend that I wasn't aware of this. I don't know why I wasn't aware of this, because the wording on the card is so obvious. But if you have a Gemini monster on the field, a Gemini monster, like Neos Alias, alright? This actually cost me a game because I didn't know about it. I attacked into this guy's wind-up monster to try to stop his loop because I knew he was going to loop me next turn. So I attacked into it, and he Fiendish Chained my monster. And obviously I didn't normal summon it for its effect. So he Fiendish Chained my monster, and I let it go. And I didn't know that there was a ruling on Fiendish Chain that it can't hit normal monsters. So Fiendish Chain cannot hit normal monsters, guys, and Geminis count as normal monsters, unless you normal summon them for their effect, which you will almost never do. Actually, you never will. Like, as of right now, you never will. But I attacked into him, he Fiendish Chained me, and I couldn't kill his monster, so he brought out another monster and then started looping me, and that's what kind of fucked me up. So, yeah. Lesson learned, and that's what kind of threw off my game for the rest of the day, too. I mean, I fought my way back up, but Dino Rabbit kind of kicked me back down. So, I just didn't, you know, like I said, it was back and forth the entire game, and he just kind of came out on top at the end. So, yeah, guys, just remember that ruling. It's a very important ruling, and it gives us like an edge in a lot of situations with Fiendish Chain. That if you have a Gemini monster, it is not affected by the Fiendish Chain. So, unless you normal summoned it like a dumbass, but yeah. Anyway, keep in mind, guys, I still have a contest going on for a, TeamYTS Hero playmat. If you haven't gone over there to enter yet, please do. I think there's 19 slots still open. It's going to be open all this week and into next week. Unless it hits 50 likes. Once it hits 50 likes and 50 it'll obviously hit 50 comments, because that's part of the rules. But once it hits 50 likes, the contest is closed, and I will be, deciding a winner. So, keep in touch with us for that. Also, guys, Galactic Overlord, or Overlord is coming out, and we'll be getting a case, and we'll be doing box openings with the case. So just keep that in mind. That'll be coming up here soon. And I think that's pretty much it. Besides, this week's going to be kind of slow on videos. I might do like 1 or 2, just because like this weekend we're not really doing anything Yu-Gi-Oh related. We actually have other plans to do. So anyway, that's pretty much all that I have to update you guys on. Remember to comment, rate, subscribe. Like these videos, guys. Click a few ads, help us out. And this has been Travis from TeamYTS, and I'll catch you guys later.